Hey world! Welcome to my universe! Today's video is going to come at you in 3 parts. First, I am going to give you guys an example of an awesome tribal project that's been going on here on YouTube for the past couple of months.
Chartjackers!
Now, a good healthy handful of you guys have probably already heard of Chartjackers. But in case you haven't, let me give you a really quick synopsis. My good friend Charlie McDonnell and 3 of his close friends who all live across the pond in England, but are also on YouTube, have teamed up with the BBC, which stands for the British Broadcasting Company or Corporation or something, to come out with something awesome. Over the past 10 weeks, they have made a song. But not just any song, a really, really awesome song. What is it that makes this song so awesome? The fact that the entire song, every little bit and piece that went into creating this song didn't come from those 4 guys. It came from the YouTube community. First, they were all like, hey guys, we need some lyrics. Post comments in the comment section below with a little section of lyrics that you might hear in a cheesy pop song. Then they went through all those, figured out what they wanted to use, and then they were all like, hey, now we need a melody. Post a video response with a potential melody for this song. Then they were all like, now we need musicians, and then they were all like, now we need someone who knows how to like put this all together, and then they were all like, okay, now we need to make a music video, and then they were all like, then just awesome. Just awesome. Just awesome. Now, the goal of this, as their name, Chartjackers, might imply, is to hijack, if you will, the British music charts and to get it all the way up to #1. And all the money that they make goes to charity. Unfortunately, there is one small problem. The song was released a couple of days ago, and it's on the charts. It's doing okay, but it's not on pace to get to #1. Pogo Tribe? We need to help them out. There are links in the doobly-doo to every possible thing you could ever want to know about Chartjackers, but the most important link is the one that says
Buy the song.
Now, no matter where in the world you are allowed to buy the song, and all of the money that you spend on the song goes to charity, and plus you get a pretty sweet song too. Excuse me, what I meant to say was a totally freaking badass song. But the most important people right now are the people who live in the UK. If you live in the UK, you are one of the people who has the power to push them up the charts, and the higher up the charts they go, the more publicity they get, and the more publicity they get, the more the song's gonna be played, and the more the song's played, the more people's heads it gets stuck in, and the more people's heads the song is stuck in, the more they sell, and the more they sell, the more they help charity. So do it. Do it. Do it. They say you need to say things 3 times before people like take you seriously. So do it. Now it's time for part 2 of this video. I wanted to open the metaphorical doors of this video to you guys a little bit. So I tweeted! My tweet asked you what you guys wanted me to talk about in this video, and you did not disappoint. The one we're gonna go with came from Twitter usernames BopRock and Justin Stroud83, and they wanted me to talk about NASA announcing that there is water on the moon. I don't know what I'm doing with my hands. Do you remember a while back when everyone was making a fuss because NASA was going to bomb the moon? Well, they did. And they found water. And the water part they just announced today, and it turns out there's a whole heck of a lot more water on the moon than they thought. Apparently on the south pole of the moon, there's a lot of frozen water, and there's a lot of it, and it's just fantastic news. It's fantastic news for science, but more importantly than that, I think it's fantastic news for us.
Why is this?
You might be asking. It is fantastic news for us because as of today, I am declaring that the south pole of the moon is Pogo Tribe territory. Now, I did some research here, and by research, I mean a Google search. I found out that in 1967, the nations of the world actually did in fact address the issue of outer space territory rights. And they came to the conclusion that no nation may claim any part of space as their own. It was all spelled out in the 1967 Outer Space Treaty, and it's all just it's a big bummer, right? But there's a loophole. No nation may claim any particular part of space as their own. Are we a nation? No, we're not a nation. We're a tribe. So now I have claimed it, and so now it is ours. Now, some people have tried this argument before and claimed the moon as their own, but I say that we have more of a right to it than anyone else. Why? Oh, no reason, really. I'm just saying so. So now it's my word against theirs, so let's do this fairly. Let's put it to a vote. If you think that the south pole of the moon should belong to the Pogo Tribe, post a comment below saying so. I've got it all figured out. Once the south pole of the moon is ours and we have colonized there, we're gonna start a bottled water business, and we're gonna sell moon water back to people here on Earth, and we're all gonna be Ka-Ba-Jillionaires. And that is Ka-Ba-Jillion. Ka-Ba-Jillion. Finally, part 3. I am still hosting Poptub, and I am still having a fantastic time doing it. Poptub is a fantastically awesome show that introduces you to some of the most fantastically awesome viral videos on the web. If you're unfamiliar with it, you definitely should change that. There's a link in the doobly-doo. Watch Poptub. Watch Poptub. Watch Poptub. Until next time, I'm Dan Brown, and I'm out. If you like what you just saw, if Dan put you in a state of awe, subscribe to him and click the orange button. It really means something. If you do that, that'd be really cool.